What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold, everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speaking. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I have business here to attend to. I have business here to attend to. I have business here to attend to. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
And it would seem you've been
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been...
But are those...
Show yourself wood, Mr. Pierce. Do you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah,
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad. She would never have done.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was...
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. And yet the paint...
The sender's...
That's...
and
that go...
Dark...
It's dark.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything.
Quiet and art your own...
Correct.
Which you...
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going...
Chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat
Come
it.
on, you bastard! You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. Chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat
Come
it.
on, you bastard! You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale, even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I don't have time to play. I'm investigating the death.
You're right. The ship...
I shall be on...
So...
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't...
This warehouse looks abandoned.
No doubt a question of territory. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. I shall take my... It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Ron, you could tell me.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid?
Everybody knows us.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard, and we let no one...
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen.
I bid you, gentlemen.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
What's with you wandering around here?
I've got to get inside.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against
If I can't get rid of those two.
What's with you wandering around?
Cat.
What? You listen through...
She's the boss, yeah.
Shut up, you dummy.
She must...
She redid the
I hope...
No, you don't understand.
But he only smiles with the left.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you... If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Get it. Nobody listens.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now.
I'm here for information.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve...
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little...
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well. Captain Fitzroy.
You wanted...
I didn't expect to find alcohol. What's the source of this?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to...
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar...
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd...
It was a tough time.
Ah, but steeped in glory.
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then...
Her vision.
Way I see it.
What do you mean by that?
Do you...
Her style made her famous.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. We saw them in the papers, and we said to ourselves...
So they made you feel...
You need to see them for yourself.
I've got what I need.
Anything...
What can you tell me?
We all knew she was...
I've got what I need.
Anything...
Captain Fitzroy told me about...
You wanted...
Same again.
There you go.
That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
What do you know about...
If I were you, I wouldn't have...
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear screams. That's...
Screams?
And that's not all. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told...
You wanted...
One more.
They all say that.
There's rye in that.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the city.
Captain Fitzroy told...
You want to drink?
That'll be all for...
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon.
And then he said...
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. gifted with its own consciousness
I'll have to send him
until it finds a new reader.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not seeing.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case...
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard?
Who's asking the questions?
What more can you say about the death?
Not much more than what everyone... They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head.
What do you mean by that?
The only one... He can be unpredictable. Especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a...
No.
What's with you?
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way. You live here?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come on.
I've never heard of this saint.
But everyone knows.
He's the patron saint.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself.
There's you, our beloved statue. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
Quieter.
What brings you to Dark?
Peculiar house.
Yeah,
It's not because it doesn't float anymore.
Isn't it a bit of...
We got nothing better to do anyway.
Fitzroy gives us a few...
So we drink.
The two guys behind you.
They really don't have a choice. And more...
If only they would kill each other.
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on.
Nothing at...
That statue represents...
What do you mean by...
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all...
St. Brendan. Until those assholes defeat...
I have an offer.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment. What's in it for...
What would convince you to help?
There's only one...
For sure. Bring us some...
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some.
Anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
She will get us into trouble. I know.
What can I get?
Let's say...
Choice is yours.
How much for a bottle of...
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not
That'll be all.
I told you to beat it.
Trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
So, have you got what we...
Here.
Now, sit back. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
Let's see.
Me? And why would I do that?
It was just a little joke.
So I mustn't have understood it because it didn't make me laugh.
Perfect. Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like that? It smells as bad as it looks. The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up.
Look around you. Someone, can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange poetry. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
So you can... I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. Come on. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Night.
I'll go with you.
Why not?
Right. Let's go.